Hi, Holistic Travel Nurse here. In this video is a webinar that I'm actually not going to have anyone attend just so I don't have to wait for someone to hop on, but I can just record it and give you all my research about CBD oil, about the endocannabinoid system and what cannabinoids are, and what does that mean to you. I'm going to be looking at my notes, but I'm also going to be sharing my screen with you. So let's do that. So you can see my PowerPoint. Share screen. All right. The difference between CBD, THC, and Copaiba oil. So we're going to start with like, what the heck? There you go. What is the endocannabinoid system? Do you know that wasn't even really discovered medically until like 1980s? I just saw my one oil on the table and I just figured during this, give me a little juiced up, a little oiled up here. So what does it do in your body? What is this endocannabinoid system? You know, something that I actually didn't get taught in pathophysiology in school. We didn't talk about this system. And really what it is like a hormonal system, like our body functions all the time on these hormones going back and forth with these key receptors. Same thing with the endocannabinoid system. So where does it function in the body? It says it right there. There are receptors found throughout your whole body, your brain, your organs, your gut, your tissue, your glands, your immune system. What is the purpose? The endocannabinoid is all about homeostasis and balance and keeping an even balance. So when I say homeostasis means keeping an even tone balance, which your body is always trying to do. There are 3 receptor sites. So think of a receptor sites as like all your hormones, and they are, I don't have a key here, but a key and a lock. For instance, one I can think of always is insulin, because people didn't realize your body needs insulin that your pancreas makes to uptake glucose, right? So that's a key and a lock in a cell. Same thing. And there are so what we have 2 primary receptors, a CB1 receptor and a CB2 receptor. So these are the holes, and then the cannabinoids are going to be the receptors. Okay. Let's go on to the next one here, and then let me go over my notes. So your body does make its own kind of cannabinoids, or, you know, like a THC that, you know, if you've ever been on a run, like I've run, and you got in that runner's high, that's what it is. It's like you feel that, like, okay, I don't know where it is in miles. If you are running your thing, you might get it. Excuse me. All of a sudden now I breathe it in and now I want to sneeze out of nowhere. I swear it wasn't my oil, but something else in the air. Anyways, so when you feel that like runner's high, that's kind of your endocannabinoid system. So it's all, you have this balance of so many different hormones within your body. The cool thing is with this, we're going to talk about this further, is what they do in your body when you take something in. When we take a certain nutrient, our body knows what to do with it. Same thing with here. We're going to talk about a nutritional level. Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. All right, let's go to the human endocannabinoid system. That's what I was just talking about. The CB, we're going to talk about what a CBP is, and THC. Remember I told you about the lock and key receptor thing? So the CB1 receptors primarily found in the brain central nervous system, and that is where you get that high. Anyone who's had marijuana, I can admit mine when I was 18, you know, that's the high you get. Is in that psychotropic area, or say, for instance, in other things will affect that also. The CB2 receptors, though, they're located also in the central and the peripheral nervous system. This is working on a cellular level, restoring like homeostasis. Both CB21 and CB2 work highly in the hypothalamus, meaning working your lymphatic system. Let me look over here at my notes. So the THC, well, I'm going to get into that in the next screen. All right, let's go to the next screen here. This is really a good picture that explains it. Ooh, I have to move that some. Sorry when I opened it. So that's what I said, the key and lock system. And I want you to just look at this as I get real close to this. See the THC and the CB1 receptors here, the brain, and you can see almost in the spine and some in the gut, okay? That's the THC. And I cannot say that long name that THC is, but your CB1 receptors, okay? And your CB2, your cannabinoids, that does not directly fit in the CB1 receptors, or it does not in the CB2 receptors, but has a powerful indirect effect. So it's like an indirect effect, is that gray area, seeing the gray area of the body, okay? The CB2 receptors, oh, that's talking about CBD oil here, a different cannabinoid. CB2 receptors are mostly in the peripheral, see this, and your immune system, and then your brain, okay? I'm going to read it for you. The THC and CBD are known as fit, lock, key, network into receptors. So remember I just said, and they stimulate other things happening within your body, restoring balance and helping promote and maintaining better homeostasis, okay? We're just going to go homeostasis all the way. This is what this is all about. Okay. So why is this important? There are 3 types of cannabinoids. CBD, or cannabinoid, in hemp and marijuana. THC, which we just talked about it, which I can't say. In marijuana, also low in the hemp. We'll talk about all that. And then BCP, beta-caryophyllene, found in copaiba oil at 60%. Now it also is found, see my spelling, in black pepper essential oil, but that's only a very low percentage, and then Melissa essential oil with very lower percentage. And we'll talk about this, is important. Let's talk about, because just for me, everybody was throwing it around, and I was simply just confused going, okay, well, everyone's like, well, yeah, but I get mine of hemp. So let's just go, let's go at some history. In 1937, Marijuana Tax Act was where you cannot grow marijuana or hemp inside the U.S., okay? And it was considered a Schedule I drug. But they did say you can import it as is hemp, then less than 0.3% of THC. And you see hemp seeds at places, you see lots of stuff made with hemp, okay? So, but in 2014, the U.S. Farm Bill allowed marijuana in individual states. So therefore, my state where I come from, Colorado, Oregon, and Kentucky, all have like a thing going on about where they are legalizing it for recreational / marijuana / medical grade, and that's for whole THC. To the 2015 and 2018, there's been some other states just recently. Not all, every single state has all of that going in place yet. Like California, I believe, is Massachusetts. There's some other states that are working all on this for when it comes to marijuana, and so therefore be able to grow it there and then sell it in different forms. So when it comes to but when it comes to the CBD oil that people are pushing everywhere, that is legal though in all the states where that's not legal, that is from hemp with less than 3% of THC, okay? THC does have that effect in the brain, and I won't discuss any more than that, and that you can go research all that in other notes below, because it's not legal. And even if it is legal, say forth, it's legal in Colorado. I'm from Colorado. I'm a nurse. I can't touch it. I can be randomly drug tested, whatever, and I can't touch it. So yes, all this is great. I think it's fabulous for certain folks, But for a lot of us, we can't touch it. So here again, 3 types of cannabinoids from plants. Remember, this is what this is saying. The CBD presents in low quantities, but not all, okay? Does not act directly on the cannabinoid system, okay? The CBD oils, unless it has some THC in it, does not directly affect those receptors, okay? THC interacts with the CB1 and the CB2 receptors. It stimulates the high. It can, so that's the whole problem. Now, where it gets better is the β-caryophyllene, Copaiba oil, the CBD, which has that in it. It has the same benefits, but it directly affects the CB2 interaction. And it has more therapeutic and no psychodrug analogies for it, okay? So why this all matters. Let's go. So why this all matters? Because there is so many things that we could be doing naturally to take care of ourselves. And there's so many people that are on certain prescription or non-prescription medications to deal with certain illnesses or issues within their body, and this could actually be beneficial and helpful. There was a video that went viral within Facebook where a girl, I don't know, used the Copaiba oil, and she had an incredible reaction to it, an incredible help and benefit for her. And so, and I keep hearing more and more people experiencing this Copaiba oil and having an incredible benefit within their body. I have had my own. I really love this oil. It doesn't have much of a huge smell like the one I just put on, which was jasmine. Okay. It doesn't smell amazing as jasmine does to me, though some people do not like the smell of jasmine. But what does it actually do? So the cool thing is doTERRAs have 4 species of this Copaiba oil, okay? And they directly interact with the CB2 receptors. So in the CB2 receptors, we are going to aid in your liver and detoxification and antioxidant support of your body, okay? We're going to help cardiovascularly with your health. It's going to help with your functioning. Remember I said your lymphatic system, which also in your immune system, it's really helpful. It is very great for your digestive supports, you know. It is very good neurologically. That's where it's helped me a lot, is neurologically. And then it's also very good for your respiratory functions. So and if you want to go and do the more research, there's tons of medical research on it, but you're not going to see Copaiba. You have to actually go look for the constituents of the oil, which is, I just told you, further up in the β-caryophyllene, which is the CPB. If you go look that up, you can see that there's been massive benefits within the body that if you have, and then when you combine them with other oils, you have even more of a health benefit. So it's about of how powerful antioxidant it is. Okay, and let's just really think this is really actually cool, because there are no medications to this point out on the market that affect this key and lock interaction with these CB2 receptors. Well, there's one low drug, sorry. But that means a huge reception of what it can actually do. So if you are suffering with some neurological issue, you might find it to see and benefit and help you support your body. Remember the homeostasis, all about bringing homeostasis. If you've been suffering with anything with those areas within your body, let me just scroll back on there again. Look at that. The CB2 receptors, you have any digestive things you're struggling with, it's a great oil for that. Neurologically, and then peripherally, okay, liver, gallbladder, all those things, an incredible antioxidant. So in studies, if you go back and look at the beta-caryophyllene, there are some medical studies that actually show that it really helps with endometriosis. To look at my notes here again. Helping our digestive system, the immune system, helping the cerebellum, and increasing. Just one little thing. So the bad thing about THC, if you all know, is if you do use it, you also have some bad things about it. As we know, as a woman, I think of this bad because it actually stimulates lipogenesis within your liver. What is lipogenesis? Just makes you fat. People, increases the hormone that will actually make more fat, and you'll store more fat in your body. So that's one of the effects with THC. I don't see that with everyone, but it does do that. So I'm just looking through my notes and making sure I have covered it all. So just bear with me. Oh, okay. And one other thing I did find with, if you're getting the CBD oil and you're getting it that online and you're getting it with obviously no THC in it and you're in one of those states, you have an issue where there is, okay, so hemp and cannabis are one that absorb whatever in the soil. So depending on what kind of soil it's grown in, it can absorb a lot of toxins and then put those out within the plant. And then the other thing is, a lot of pesticides. If people are using pesticides, you're going to get that. So, looking for an organic, but again, just realize you're going to get your better bang for your buck when you compare half the CBD oils that I was looking up in price to this Copaiba oil. Oh my gosh, huge difference. So a good CBD oil that you're going to go organic and you want to know it's been studied, you want to know all the research on it and the website, they're running really, really expensive, okay, for the quantity compared to getting Copaiba oil. I have a wholesale membership, so mine's $35. If you don't, it's retail, so it's 25% more than that. That is a huge difference in price. If you don't mind the THC and you're one of those states, then you could, but I also don't believe in smoking the marijuana. I believe in actually getting the CBD oil. There is very, very expensive, and taking it in that way, there is harm in smoking marijuana within your lungs on a daily basis. If it's an occasional basis, it's not as much, but it is harmful, and long-term effects. Any smoke within your lungs is harmful. So, and for supporting the body, and they use it, and people have used it medically for a long time. It's great. But everyone's saying, oh my gosh, there's so much I see in blogs and journals and everything else about how incredible this CBD oil is. And it's everything. It will stop cancer. I didn't see any of that research. Did not find any of that. I'm sharing with you exactly what I found. And then you can most definitely go look. And like I said, and if you really actually want to do research, you need to look up cannabinoids, okay? You need to look up these words. And you want to look up in a PubMed journal and see exactly what they do for your body, okay? And the good effects and the bad effects. There are actually no bad effects with this. There is some bad effects of THC. So I hope this has really been helpful. I hope that, and if you are been suffering with certain issues and you want to learn more about getting some of doTERRA's and trying that, I think that conjunction with a few other actually oils is pretty darn powerful. If you didn't see my video, I did a video for where I just made a rollerball because I was very sore and my muscles were sore. And so I shared my secret sauce of my essential oil blend that I love in a rollerball. So look for that in the link. And thanks for watching. I'm just going to make this big and end it real quick here. Thanks for watching, and I hope this has really, really been helpful for you. And if you could just share it, give it a thumbs up, give me some feedback, I'd much appreciate it. Have a blessed day.